Hello, everybody. Welcome to this follow-up for Fear of Music by Talking Heads. Yes, the second Talking Heads album I have listened to. Really solid. Really solid. I don't know if I like it more or less than Remain in Light. They're pretty close to me. It might slightly edge out, just subjectively. Because Remain in Light, I don't love the first side of Remain in Light, the first three tracks. Side two, though, has a lot of really cool variety and highlights for me. With this one, it's sort of similar, but it's sort of kind of parsed out a little bit differently. Zimbra is a really cool way to open the album. It has that world flair. I don't think it's like an amazing song, and it kind of looks forward to what's going to happen on Remain in Light, because you don't really get a lot of that kind of stuff on the rest of this album. It's sort of kind of this one-off world beat kind of song, but it's really cool. Cool riff as well. But it's really just only like two or three ideas kind of splattered together, and then the song is done. Mind is interesting. Paper, I don't love. Paper and Paper, Animals, and Electric Guitar are probably my three least favorites, followed closely by Life During Wartime. Everything else on this album, though, I find really engaging and interesting. Cities, another very interesting track. I don't opt for it a lot, though. That's the thing with Talking Heads is, as I'm listening to a lot of these tracks, I'm enjoying myself. But it's never music that I'll just opt for. I'm like, you know what? I want to listen to Remain in Light. It's just like, I'm just not that kind of person. But tracks like Memories Can't Wait, Air, Heaven, Drugs, those are ones I could opt for. I've actually listened to Air. Air's my favorite on this album. I just love the chord progression, which is really weird, but it works really well. The melody, the lyrics. Air is definitely my highlight on this album. Memories Can't Wait has this really like kind of badass post-punk kind of track with really kind of like chromatic distorted chord progressions in there, really cool. In Heaven, which is a really interesting track, it has that kind of like almost an alt country vibe to it. I compared it to Range Life by Pavement, kind of has a similar sort of country feel to it, just a little bit. Very interesting track. And then Drugs is such a cool closer, this weird like psych eerie soundscape. Really cool way to close the album. So yeah, like I said, Paper, Animals, and Electric Guitar are really the only ones that didn't hit me super strongly, but even still, as when I listen to them, I don't mind them. Animals probably my least favorite, but yeah, it's a solid album front to back, really cool. And it's different enough from Remain in Light, which came out I think the next year, right? It wasn't much time between them, so if anything, it just makes me interested to hear more Talking Heads in the future. So that is all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Godspeed.